Sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now here's Conley after the miss from Battister. Has to go Bear. Ball's knocked loose. Johnson right side. Took him no time at all on that one.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's Battister. Hands it from downtown. Battister's got 16 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Shannon off target with his 3. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Battister. Buries it down low. He's got 18.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the Spurs with some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Vassell. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now Dillingham. 8 points his last outing, and he's off on his first shot of the game.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Spurs shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That's good from Battister. Both free throws good from Battister. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside Conley. To the inside. Reed gets the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Battister. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute.
I got one too. Bitch. Fuck you talking about? Ooh. I don't think that point count, man.
And so far through what?
Yeah, I still got 20.
Lineup here for the Timberwolves. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Finch.
1:43 left in the first half of the game.
Whoa.
Here's Conley. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. Conley's got 7.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Battister in at the point. Here's Vassell, and he dunks it down.
Opportunistic points from Vassell, turning a miss into a make.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, baddest one in the last outing against the Nets played superb basketball. He finished with 64 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not
I ain't trying to do
let
it.
him lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if
That's what I say, Victor. You don't hit that goddamn ball.
this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
.36 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one drops.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's baddest one. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Baddest one's got 22. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Here's baddest one, Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And the first half is now in the books. Spurs lead by 8. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. Look, the three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Timberwolves.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Conley. And it's Shannon in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear
What it do, my boy?
means honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Shannon. From outside, off the mark. Spurs leading by 10. Inside, here's baddest one. It's hauled in by Shannon.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Here's Conley, and again it's Minnesota.
Fantastic at capitalizing from those spots. Conley has a dynamite-looking jump shot.
Here's baddest one. He's got 25. And the 3 ball is good. Baddest one's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Spurs. Timberwolves trail by 9. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Towns. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Shot from the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's now 30 points for baddest one.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Going inside. Oh, and that one. Question powered it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
No good with the triple. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. And some changes here for the...
All right, MP. Let's close this one out.
Timberwolves trail by 7. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Chris Paul. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Barnes. Then there's baddest one, and it's Collins in its center. Conley dishes to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. A nice shot by Dozier. Dozier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
Minnesota's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Pass to Dillingham. And here is Conley, defended by Paul. Conley against Paul. Some solid D from Paul. Spurs leading by 6. And the basket by baddest one. Baddest one's got 38 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Reed. Gobert the pass to Dozier. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's Conley outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Taken away. Here's Paul. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the Spurs with some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Zach Collins. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Paul. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas.
And another one falls. Amazing.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scores this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. And he banks in the layup. Baddest one's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Conley gets the bucket.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by San Antonio.
San Antonio leading by 13. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's baddest one. Goes back up. Plays it up and banks it in. Baddest one's got 45 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Pass to Ingles. Johnson over to help. Here's Gobert. Defended by Wembanyama. Gobert the pass to Shannon. Ingles in the corner. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Another steal.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for baddest one.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
They get it again.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And again.
And he has been hot as a kettle and serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the 3rd most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Johnson against Conley. Pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. Ingles with the ball. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to...
Great win tonight, MP. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. What's up, MP?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. You got the hottest rookie out right now.
Up
You
next,
got the hottest
the
rookie out right
Clippers
now.
taking on the Spurs. For Los Angeles, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They'll look to... Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
And these rivalry games, always captivating. Some players will try to downplay it, but not MP. He said all along, I'm coming for him.
And you have to give MP a lot of credit. Many believe that he added pressure to himself and his team by asserting his desire to beat their rivals. But he handled the pressure, stayed true to his word, and delivered some excellent performances despite the highly competitive nature of those matchups, something he hopes to replicate in this one.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Harden. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's San Antonio now. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. On the wing, Jones. Leonard up top. He shoots it. Baddest one with the rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Left side, Jones. Pass to Harden. Can't hit from in close. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Baddest one with the bucket. Baddest one's got 10.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Here's Harden. Now here's Leonard. A shot to stop the run. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. He's got 5.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Here's Baddest one. 3-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Baddest one in the last outing against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He finished with 51 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, B.A., right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
You're coming right at you. KPJ playing with intensity.
Here's Baddest one. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Now the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Powell outside. Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. Porter's got 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Count it.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
And so Porter will bring it up for the LA Clippers. They trail by 1. Leonard outside. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. They get the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
On the wing, Jones. Leonard outside. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Always a threat from range. You give Kawhi those looks. That's at your own risk.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard on the wing. Fades. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson passes to Baddest one. Off with the layup.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Spurs. They lead by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the new... Pelicans in New Orleans. A line change here for San Antonio. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Bamba. Leonard comes in for Batum. Jones, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Powell in for Harden. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Norman Powell out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Jones in at the 3.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Count it. Good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Clippers trail by 16. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Porter. Harden surveying the D. Buries it from 3. Harden's got 7 points.
Dialed in from deep, Harden understands when he should look to shoot the 3-ball.
Wembanyama screen. Baddest one. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Leonard outside. Sohan with some nice D. The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming, and the ball is certainly finding the open man.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Powell. No made baskets yet. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's baddest one in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Zubats. No good. A bit long that time.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Well, you know that. No question about his abilities.
Yeah, nice feed by the big man, Wembanyama. His selfless attitude is what makes him a great teammate.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Leonard with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Good. And the Spurs lead by 20.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to
regroup. For a little while before I go take that nap before I go to work tonight.
And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
10-6.
And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Good on the shot.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
To the paint. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Brent, last year,
I don't do
frustrating
shit,
end
so.
of the Clippers season. A first-round exit.
BA, this feels like it's been on repeat, though, right? This is the 4th straight year that we've seen Kawhi be injured during the postseason, and he hasn't finished a series since the 2020 bubble days. LA needs some help to make a deep run, and their time feels like it's running short. Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Baddest one. Give him 30. No good off the glass.
Yeah, that's still good.
That's a shot he'd like back.
Go back.
He's usually going to make those.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clippers trail by 20. Jones, the pass to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Harden will put you on some skates if you aren't careful.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Baddest one. He's got 32 points. Puts up a 3. And no good.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Harden. The Clippers rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Wembanyama screen. Baddest one. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Baddest one's got 34.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And it's Harden penetrating. On the wing, Jones. Powell outside. Zubac screen. Lets the three fly, and that's good. Norman Powell for three. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
Sohan outside. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
With a 9-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Harden's got 13.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And Sohan gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
For real. That's what's up with that. Tell I said, hey.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Batum.
Get him in.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Back to Powell.
Yeah.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Spurs lead by 22 on the floor for the Clippers. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Jones in at the 5. Harden misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead, and these days there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition, but you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Pass to Batum. Outside man. Harden with a screen on Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Baddest-One. He drops it from range. Baddest-One's got 11 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Harden with a screen on Barnes. Here's Mann. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
Crazy.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Baddest-One. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And again.
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Not surprised Norman Powell can get up.
Here's Baddest one. Takes it inside, and the layup falls.
Baddest
one's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. To the middle. Here's Baddest one. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell, it's good. Powell's got 13 in the second half.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Baddest one. There's a screen. That three's off the mark. The Clippers shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
Obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Baddest one.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Champagny, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Down low. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
San Antonio with the ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Baddest one with the bucket.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Back to Harden. Jones, the pass to Harden. Here's Powell. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Baddest one. And another one.
Well, he's been firing on all.
That boy slaying that piece on this shit. Was it? It was it. You feel me?
Cylinders, and the defense just helpless to keep up.
And this gives him the 3rd most 50-point games in league history. That's some elite company.
Yeah, sitting between Jordan and Kobe. And when those are your peers, you're doing all right.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
Great win tonight, MP. Good game, MP.
a center up here. Hope you've been running. You were the top rookie last month and every month.
Now that we've finished these games against our rivals, I'd just like to say, nice job, MP. Now, you lifted the spirits of the entire organization.
You feel this energy, right? It's crazy. Everyone on the same page. Everyone having fun. It's a total vibe, right?
That's what happens when you win. Doesn't matter who it's against, they all count the same.
No, Brian, he's right. Right? People are energized when you beat your rivals. MP, you are a leader whether you know it or not.
Trust me, he knows it.
Thanks, Cliff. Look, I can't build this dynasty alone. We need everyone in this organization, top to bottom, pulling in the same direction.
I couldn't agree more. Let's keep it going.
That weak ass shit. Let's keep it going. Hey, weak ass shit.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Big Smooth in at the 1. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. And the shot goes in.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Let's go, baby.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gordon. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Westbrook can't get it to go.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Big Smooth. Craps in the tray.
Ooh, that boy was nasty
Big
with that.
Smooth got 7 points.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Now here's Gordon. Gordon with the screen for Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lets it fly. Big Smooth shot is off.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Put my motherfucker right, man.
Vassell, right side. Big Smooth the pass to Sohan. Launches it and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month.
Taking a nap after I get done. Well, I'm going to play Assassin's Creed. After I get done playing Assassin's Creed, I'm going to take a nap.
Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
And a wide open look for Porter. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Here's Big Smooth. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweep stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Gordon. Here's Strother. Jokic with a screen on Vassell. No coverage that time. Strother's got his second basket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Johnson, the pass to Big Smooth. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Jokic
Yeah,
with
we
it.
can try around.
He's one of the better scorers in the
Oh,
league,
man.
averaging
Oh,
almost
I got you.
25 points a game. A finish. The fast break ends at the
That's
rim with a
my
jam.
off day, so
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right.
might not
A
be at
great
home, though.
defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Nuggets making a change here. Rounds
There's no
checked in.
time. So I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna do. Six straight though. So
Pass to Westbrook. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Zohan, the pass to Big Smooth. Missed inside.
God damn, many shots on me, bro.
Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Gordon. Here's Strother. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter.
He said, what? Are you talking to me or the guy? I'm talking to the guy. If I'm getting loud, I'm talking to the guy. So,
Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically
no,
gifted.
I ain't gonna holler at you for no type of reason.
Basketball, you're as fast as you
I don't
can
like to get loud,
anticipate.
for real.
LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people
Game
don't
pisses me
understand
off.
it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Big Smooth. Strother grabs
Damn, I'm missing every.
the Nuggets
Man,
trail.
I'm missing every fucking thing, bro.
Westbrook surveying the D to the middle. Jokic against Johnson. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just focusing on the...
What the fuck is this? Schwab. Schwab.
Task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
For Denver, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Brown's shot is off. Here's Big Smooth, and he jams it with authority. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They're up by 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we hope you're enjoying. Both teams making substitutions here. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Big Smooth in at the 1 spot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Watson. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Sohan. From inside, Jokic doing the job inside.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
What the fuck kind of shit?
Big Smooth gets it to go.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Big Smooth. 32 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Watson, defended by Sohan. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Big Smooth. He's got 17. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
They're pulling out all the stops, refusing to back down, getting themselves to the line. They've got that defense frustrated.
You know what impresses me? That the refs aren't out of breath from blowing the whistle so much.
All y'all gonna come together.
And next, I'll look at some of the possible participants for the...
That'll be real cool right there. Y'all come together, you know.
And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
It. Mississippi cool. It's smooth, no lie. Mississippi, Kansas like Mississippi.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game here from Big Smooth in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Strother in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Big Smooth in that last outing against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He contributed 51 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a great response from Porter Jr. Taking those 3 points right back.
Big Smooth. And it goes down 2 points. Big Smooth got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
I just smoke. I might drink a little bit, but I just smoke.
Take a look at the numbers for Michael Porter Jr.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
That one misses for Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Now here's Porter. 11 points in the game. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there. They catch a break as he whiffs it.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Big Smooth. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Big Smooth got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 10 points.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Strother. Jokic a screen. Fires it up. Strother, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now, here's Jokic. After the miss from Big Smooth. And the ball travels out of...
All right, MP.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A 3 off the inbound. Drills the three-pointer. Big Smooth got 38 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
On the floor for San Antonio, we'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Call out there with Big Smooth. And it's Collins in at the 5.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
Big Smooth shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Big Smooth got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Westbrook, no good. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Big Smooth shot is off. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Watson. Rebound, San Antonio. Sohan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Big Smooth. Connects from 3-point range. Big Smooth got 43 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Brown. And another miss by Denver.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Big Smooth. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Big Smooth. The second chance effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. And here's Porter. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Rebounded by the Spurs. Paul's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Here's Big Smooth. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And you know, Barnes is a really good all-around talent. A skilled passer for a guy his size.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Spurs have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Wasted no time on that one. Big Smooth got 52 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Drills it from outside.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a
talking about going to California a little bit. See,
this was a team performing
weed legal. I mean, you can buy weed anywhere.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team.
Say weed legal. California weed legal. You buy weed anywhere in California
this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Big Smooth.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
36 seconds left in the fourth. Such a wide open look. Big Smooth got 59 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Pass to Strother. Porter double team to the right side. From deep, Jokic sinks the triple.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Big Smooth. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
So they laugh at the end right here. So shit, y'all can have me on my other jump, man.
MP, you're on a red-hot scoring streak.
Don't get wild. Don't get wild. Hey, I draw my other live, man.